Good morning, students. Last time we were discussing about the digestive glands. Today we are going to discuss one another topic, that is swallowing or deglutition. See, we have earlier heard the word swallowing. If I start from the very beginning, that simply means we are intaking the food. The food is present in our mouth, and when the food is present in our mouth, it is mixing with saliva, and some of the digestion of carbohydrates is also taking place. Now what happens in our mouth? Basically a mass of food, that is known as bolus. So bolus is what? It is mass of food that is chewed by teeth is formed, and now this bolus, this mass of food is from mouth, it is moving to pharynx, and from pharynx it is moving to esophagus, and that is what we call as swallowing of the food. Now some of our mouth structures like our teeth, tongue, their lips, they are helping in swallowing of the food, and our swallowing is also involves some of the stages. First stage is the voluntary stage. What happens basically in the voluntary stage? We are chewing the food, and from our mouth basically the food is moving into the pharynx region. Now when food is moving into the pharynx region, our soft palate, you remember that in our mouth hard palate and soft palate is present. So the soft palate is basically going to close our upper region, the nasal chamber region, and after its closing the food is going to enter into the pharynx. From mouth we are pushing our food into the pharynx region. Now comes two of the involuntary stages, the pharyngeal stage and third one is the esophageal stage. Both these stages are basically involuntary stages. Now in pharyngeal stage, our soft palate has already closed our nasal chamber, so for some of the time our breathing has stopped. So there is temporary stoppage of breathing, and the food is going to be pushed into esophagus. Now in esophageal stage, remember laryngopharynx? The lowermost part of the esophagus that is entering into food fibre. So this portion is going to move the food more into the esophagus. Esophagus is basically a muscular tube, and this muscular tube, this is important to know that this muscular tube is going to help in the downward movement of the food, and this downward movement of the food takes place with the help of peristalsis. What is this peristalsis? Peristalsis is simply contraction and relaxation of the muscular walls of esophagus. And how this peristalsis is helping? Suppose this is our esophagus, and this esophagus is finally going to open into stomach. Here the food is present, mass of food is present, that is known as bolus. Now how peristalsis is taking place in this esophagus? Basically two type of muscles are helping over here on the upper portion of this esophagus, and over here around this circular muscles are present, and in the lower part of this bolus here and surrounding this portion longitudinal muscles are present, and both these type of muscles are contracting and relaxing, and these are helping in the movement of food. So first circular muscles are going to contract, and along with these circular muscles longitudinal muscles are going to contract. So because of their contraction this area is going to expand, so it is helping in the entry of food. Now the circular muscles relax, longitudinal muscles relax, food and moves downward, again they contract, and this process of rhythmic contraction and relaxation takes place continuously, and with the help of these the food is going to move downward, and finally here a sphincter is present, gastroesophageal sphincter, through which it is going to enter into the stomach.